check out what's going on in the shop here today. A bit crowded. We got a few things jammed in just because it's June. And I don't know about where you all are, but it's just pissing down rain here for us in the Fraser Valley. Lower mainland period been pissing down rain. June is just sucking so far. But hey, here at the shop at Old Time, we're just having a good time. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So the Divco milk truck. Been here forever, but it's a friend of mine, Gord. Finally got going on her. He's no panic, but we're getting her done. So you remember it was all rotten down in here. It's got this nice little factory lip. So anyway, Mike got in here, kind of cut this out, and he's making up a piece and he's welding that in. Now Gord's whole plan with this truck, if you don't remember, is just sand it down. He wants us to put it in a gray primer. He doesn't want us to do any body work whatsoever on it anywhere this year. He just wants to get it primered, put a little bit of a sealer on it. He's going to drive it around for the summer, and then next fall he's going to bring it back and we're going to go for that fake patina look paint job. Which, hey, I love patina cars. You all know I got my 52 Chevy that's all patina, but I'm not into the fake patina, but we can make it work. This is a neat little truck he's got going on here. I know most of you guys out there know this truck. You all love it. Come on, who doesn't love a Divco milk truck? Look at that. Imagine that that's a perfect vehicle if you're going to the automotive swap meets in. Shit, that'd even be perfect to go camping in. Anyway, there's what's going on there. And Chris is working away on the 72. As you can see, look what he's done to the fenders, the original fenders. He's just cut them right out. Oh, this one's not bolted in, but anyway, he's making these inner fenders. And we've cut them out that far. We're going to have to move the hinges because the hinges normally bolt there. We're going to have to get aftermarket hinges and bolt them to the firewall. Because this gentleman here, he is putting this thing when it drops, it's going to be like laying on the ground, literally laying on the ground. See all the bags in there and everything. So he is working away on that. There's a fender right there he's building. Now I've been working away on Tim's truck here, in between fighting to get the welders from everybody. Anyway, so Tim has decided, if you remember, so he wanted the flush mount weld-in tailgate. So I cut the whole bottom of his tailgate off, which would have had a round loop like this. So pretend this is the bottom, I basically cut it here. Cut it off, fit it in. I think I cut off a ½ an inch on either side to fit it flush in the box. And welded the tailgate on solid. And now he's decided, as you can see, how it's got the angle up like that, the angles. Instead of leaving it square on the sides, which it would have been, we're welding the exact same angle in here. So I've got that one, I just got to grind out the corners, but there you go, and I've started over there. And then we're going to weld up, even though this is spot welded, we're going to weld this up solid. As you can see, I've started welding it. We're going to weld this all up solid across here because we're going to have to do a little bit of body filler work because he wants everything molded and smooth. And we don't want to trust that maybe one of them factory spot welds may break over the years and then the body filler starts to crack. So kind of welding that in there. And remember, I put the roll pan down below, made that all fit in there. So that's what's going on there. Now another one of Gord's projects, again back to the Divco, another one of Gord's projects. He brings me a lot of vehicles. Great guy. I tell you all the time, you need a trailer. If you need a trailer, I'm telling you right now, get hold of Kid Equipment. If you're in the Lower Mainland, get hold of Kid Equipment. Tell Gord I sent you down. Probably not a good thing to do, but he'll still hook you up with the best trailer in town. Okay? Now, if you remember, this was Gord's little back end of this Nash that he's making into a barbecue / cooler to take to some car runs. So, you remember a long time ago I welded the box on the front. It's going to have the legs that go in there, hidden away. Anyway, we're prepping it all, getting it ready for paint now. Gord is actually dealing with the inside situation. So we're getting it all prepped and ready for paint. I've also been working on the 58 Chevy cab that's going to be the pizza oven truck. I got to get under here at some point today, get this all cleaned up. But a good solid truck. But you can see, I don't know if you can see that, I've welded in the new body mount braces. This side I haven't touched yet, but let's get around here. But yeah, you can see I had to do a little bit of floor work there. Now the floor is all cut out here, or the firewall I should say. We're not going to be doing anything with that till we bolt it back on the frame. But this cab was bolted on the frame. Chris had it bolted down with the front sheet metal, which is sitting right here. He had all of it bolted on the frame and it fit like a glove. We didn't even have to cut up the inner fenders. So this will be, by beginning of next week, bolted down to the frame that you can see way out there in the background in the rain. 90-some chassis out of a Ford 4x4 diesel. It will be bolted down by sometime next week. And then the body will go over to the body shop because the body work is all done in the first stage of body work, I should say. and it will be primed up. Chris and I'll finish fitting up the front end properly, doing any adjustments, and then it's starting to hook all the gas pedal linkage and all that kind of shit up, and then I guess paint the vehicle, and then that's it. We're not doing anything at the back. He has got someone to make him a flat deck for the back of it, which he's going to put on it, and he's going to tow the pizza oven behind that, and when he's not using it to tow his pizza oven, he is going to be towing a fifth wheel with it. So, if any of you guys are out in the Fraser Valley again, this guy does weddings, does everything. He's got another truck that's a smoker. Same kind of truck, and built right on the back of it is a big barbecue that smokes meats and all that kind of stuff. So I will get you a name and number, shoot it to you on the next video. I can't remember the exact name of his company, but I'll get it to you for sure. So anyway, the shop's jammed up. We won't even bother to go see what Sean's doing because Sean is all over the map with tons of stuff on the go. So yeah. 2020 is working out good for us, except for all the shit that's going on out there in the world itself. It's too bad. But it is what it is, and we're still having a good time here at Old Time. So hey, we'll see you next time. Big thumbs up.